have three bodies in our being. We are the working of body. Physical body. Jhana Sarina, which means directing spirit. We have one body which we use in swapna, in brain state. You will be sleeping badly, but in dream you will be immortal, you may be bound. Actually, your physical body is bound in badly, but you feel that you are not bound. What is happening? At that time also you are able to divide. You are using some body. Without one, you won't be able to do any activity. The body which you use in your dreams is subtle body, Sukshma Sarili, Swapna Sarili. And the third body which can be used, but which exists. In these dreams, you have you are one body. These three bodies remain unmerged in 7 places in our body. They remain unmerged in 7 places. These 7 places are called energy centers. Here is a beautiful diagram picture given over the each chakra is love because of emotion conditions. First, today will be the analysis of because of our sentiments and emotions. Emotions, sentiments, and sentiments is named as love. These energies love this chakra, and doubt is also a but is also playing a major role on this chakra. This another chakra is laughter. Basically, all our energy has gone to head. Continuously, we are centered in the head. Nothing except head works in our being. Close the eyes and remember your name. You will not remember any other portion except head. Your whole energy is just being sucked for anything and everything. You are nothing but head, acting just in the head. Calculating everything, making everything into a reality. In society, doubt is needed. Doubt is a basic thing. Without doubt, you cannot live. Believe or faith are more feeling. Doubt has become so much. The being has so much filled with doubt for everything. Each and every moment you are feeling doubt. Of course, in society it is needed. You have to be careful. Otherwise, you will be taken for granted, taken for a ride. But here, when you turn in, the still doubt will not help. It's not going to help. So you need to use a new dimension, a new being, a new language of heart. Here, doubt is not going to help you. So, make it as a basic point. Drop your head. If you are completely centered in your head, your manavada cannot open. I am not giving you the idea of faith and belief as a morality. I am not saying that it is a believe in me, I will save you in the heaven. No. I am giving this idea of faith or belief as a technique. It is a basic need for us now. If you want to take anything higher, it is a basic need.
The concept Mahadeva gives, let me explain. The internal organ, all of you know, lungs, heart, kidney, intestine, brain. Whether you have it or not, you know. It exists. These are internal organ. Intra-organ is Vak, Anandaganda, Anahata, Mooladhara, Anya, third eye, Sahasrara. Please understand, intra-organs exist, operate under clear, accepted, common principles, much more predictable than the internal organs' activities. Let me repeat once more. The predictability word I am using to include diagnosis, caring, curing, healing, attending, all these put together, I am using one word, predictability. With the lungs, like a diagnosis of the problem, ability to care, ability to cure, ability to heal, ability to protect, all this with some medicine or surgery or with whatever, the whole thing, I call it predictability. Means it functions in certain logic. Intra-organ, like Anandaganda, Anahata Chakra, 112 minor chakras and 14 major chakras, and Anandaganda, the master key, all these chakras function a precisely defined logic, and their predictability is much more sharper than the internal organs like lungs, heart, kidney, brain. For various reasons, the science was not practiced widely. That does not mean science did not exist. Internal organs were treated with herbs. Intra-organs were treated with understandings. Listen carefully. Modern day medicine, the so-called allopathy, talks about hormones are released by this gland, these chemicals are released by that internal organ. They talk why they release what they release. Is there a logic which can control the release or production? No answer. Tell me, is there an answer? Why this gland, GLANDS, release certain hormones? Why these internal organs, liver releases multiple number of chemicals? Why they decide to release? Why they decide to withhold? Is there any logical answer? I should say at least 80% there is no logical answer. The answer may be diverting your attention but not logically conclusive. Many of the rational answers end up in just diverting your attention and satisfying you but not answering it, attending to it. Why certain glands release certain hormones? Why the increase and decrease? Sadashiva has answers in Agama. That is why I am saying the knowledge we have about the internal organs, the predictability logic, what we know from the modern science about the internal organs, but the predictability and the logic we know about intra-organs is more authentic and more clear, more precise.
These three basic chakras, the Mooladhara is situated near where your spinal cord ends. The Swadhisthana is little bit above and below navel. Swadhisthana is little above the Mooladhara and below the navel center. And exactly navel, near navel, the Manipura chakra is situated. See, the ancient Tantra system says elaborate about these chakras. And today modern biologists say there are corresponding glands situated in the body. Where we say Amnya, biologists say the pituitary glands is there. Corresponding to each chakra, nearly there is a gland. The gland gives energy through these chakras. What is meant by the word chakra? What is these chakras actually? That is the first thing to be known. We have three bodies. We don't have one body as we think. We have three bodies. The body on which we are using now at present, the body in which you have come to the class, with which you are moving, you are writing, you are talking. This is called Jakra Avastha, the body of Jakra. Another body, Sukna Sarira, which you use it in your dream state. If you will be lying up, you will be sleeping in Bangalore, but you will be dreaming as if you have gone to Bombay, as if you have gone to some other place. You dream you are going to the place, you feel you are going to the place. At that time, which body you are using? Swapna body. Sukshma Sarira, you can use the word Sukshma Sarira also. Swapna Sarira. And another one Sarira, Karana Sarira, it is called. In
In the deep sleep state, that what you are in that state, that body is called Karma Sharira. Of course, that body doesn't move, it is completely made out of tamas. So that body doesn't move. These three bodies meet in 6 particular centers in our body system. The other 2 bodies meet this physical body at these particular 6 centers. There are 6 centers. Today we are going to see these 3 centers. In particular 6 centers, all the 3 bodies meet and overlap with each other. But if we know about this chakra science, if we can use the science of these chakras, we will be able to use the aircraft into aircraft as an aircraft. Yesterday I told you the story of aircraft. After the Second World War, the German soldiers have left the open aircraft near a tribal area. When the tribals saw the mechanism, they thought it would be a bullock cart. They started using it as a bullock cart to transport the materials. After a few weeks or months, someone little bit intelligent man came and saw and thought it may not be a bullock cart because there are so many gear systems. For bullock cart, there is no need for so many gear systems. He thought it would be a tractor, and he started using it as a tractor. After few months, he saw the man with his father, and he instructed him how to start and use it as an aircraft. Then they started using it as an aircraft. This is the same thing which happens in our life also. If we don't know the gears and mechanisms of these chakras, we will be using our body as a tractor or bullock cart. At the most we use only as a bullock cart. We don't really use as a tractor. If we know the mechanisms, if we know how to use these gears of our tractor, we can fly with this aircraft. The science of flying, that is the science about chakras. If you know the science of chakras, you can use this body, you can use the energy in much higher scale, in much higher way, not in the lower forms in which we are using at present. If these chakras get opened, your energy will be used in a higher place. It will be transformed into a higher energy. So how to open this? What is the science of these chakras? To open these chakras, 2 methods are followed. One is meditation, another one is maturity. What I call by the word maturity, we can use the word jnana, wisdom. What is called as a jnana, wisdom? I call it as a maturity. Jnana word is too much attached with seriousness. When we listen the word, we immediately feel that it is not for the Grihasthas. That's why I am not using the word jnana, I am using the word maturity. So now we will come to the first chakra. First chakra is Muladhara. As I told you, there are 2 ways to open these chakras. One is meditation, another one is maturity. Maturity means just understand in which way these chakras are locked. Get the key and open the chakras. If you know how to open the chakras, you will see the maturity descends on you. This chakra is not by a particular emotion. Each chakras are locked by a particular emotion. If you know how to unlock it, the chakra energy will be released in you and you can float with the energy of the chakra. Muladhara Chakra is concerned with the sex. So you come to the question, what is sex? Today, biology proves all men are 51% men, 49% women. All women are 51% women, 49% men. Just 1% this way or that way. 1% only, this way or that way. But when we start growing, society doesn't allow the women part of us to express. When we do the meditation, many times I observe, men always cry, women try to laugh. What is the reason, you know? The feminine part of us has been suppressed. The masculine part of the women has been suppressed by the society continuously. When we start growing, we slowly start collecting the image that 49% in us tries to satisfy itself through mother and father. That is why girl children are always attracted to father and boys are always attracted to mother. From there, the sex starts. The science starts. We start slowly collecting the images, prints. All men try to fulfill their image with mother. All women try to fulfill their man image with father. The art is suppressed by the society. When it is suppressed, we try to fulfill it with the father and with mother, having some loving relationship. Then after a few years of growth, we start collecting the images from many people, from the outsiders, how a real woman should be, especially from medias, how a real man should be. We start collecting the images and start preserving it in our system. The repressed or suppressed women is always in the unconscious. It's a deep science actually, what is happening in the mind. When we grow after a certain age, you will start collecting images from many actors, actresses, many stories, especially from the TV serials. From all these things, we start collecting the images and start preserving it. How a right man should be, how a right woman should be, how a many things, how a husband should be, how a mother should be, how a father should be. Many images we start collecting. We keep the imagination of a woman inside, the ideal woman. Sometimes, rarely, at the age of 15, after 18, 23, in that age, we see somebody outside, and from distance, it looks like as if there is somebody in this image, which you have inside. We continuously start searching for this image. We have the copy inside, we start searching this outside. We start searching whether some image will suit with this image, whether some real person will suit with this image, which we have collected and kept it in our mind. So actually, when you see somebody from distance, you feel as if that your image is resembling with that real person. We start falling in love. The falling in love happens in that moment only. The science behind the falling in love is different. We have an image and we search. In distance we feel. In distance we feel as if both are resembling, as if the both are looking alike. Then we fall in love. But when you come here, you will immediately find the image is image and the real person is person. You can never find image in a real person because it is image. Not because of anything, because it is image. How can image be a real person? Because it is image. This is the base of this where we start expecting something from the other. This is the greatest expectation all of us have. We always want the other. Other means either wife or husband should act according to our image. Is it possible? Can it be possible? Dreams can never become true because they are dreams. The very word denotes they are dreams. If they can become true, why will they be called as dreams? It has to be heard very clearly. Please listen with full attention and try to digest what I say. That's why I am speaking very slowly. If any question please raise, now we will come to the clarification. This is the way in which our expectations about others starts. We collect all types of images from media, TVs, wherever we see the ideal person. We collect that image and keep it inside and try to actualize it. We try to make it a reality with a living person. Is it possible? It can never be. That is why all love ends in failure. All, capital letter A-L-L, you can use. All, without exception. There are, we can say there is an exception, one or two, like Ramakrishna and Sharada Devi. Both of them have no image. Both of them have no expectation. So something directly happened between them. The pure love transmission. Of course, that type of exceptions will need. Our whole life, the so-called life, is nothing but this unending war. Any of you, of course, I can go more deep into this subject. Many of you can raise any questions. Always it goes in such a way. So we have an image and we start talking. The whole day, 24 hours, she is with hammer and chisel, you are also with hammer and chisel. When you find her, you start whistling. When she finds you, she starts whistling. The house is continuously, completely filled with the whistling sound. Keep quiet. Don't stand. All these sounds are nothing but whistling sounds. The continuous whistling sound is resounding in the house. So, this is the way this chakra is locked. When you expect something from others, when you try to fulfill your imagination by disturbing others, this chakra gets locked. This chakra has nothing to do with sex as you think, as you get the meaning of the word sex. This chakra is something to do with deeply our imagination. This chakra has nothing to do directly with sex. This chakra gets locked or unlocked with the imaginations. Manipura, which is near naval center, one day morning, Buddha used to deliver every day morning lecture, discourse. One day morning discourse, he has got 10,000 sannyas disciples. Buddha had 10,000 sannyas disciples. Every day morning he will address to them. One day he got like this, some knot, and kept it in front of his disciples and asked them how to remove this knot. Some strengthy disciple came and then what will happen? What to do? How to remove it? First thing, observe how the knot is made. Second thing, undo it. The way in which it is done. The same thing only we are going to do with chakras also. Chakras are nothing but knots. Knots of the three bodies. That's why we brought the three. Stula, Sukshma, Bhara, Shari. All these three bodies are made with a knot. So how this chakra, this Manipura is locked. You will see first how it is locked. It is locked by negativity and worries. When you feel some negative emotions, depressed, disturbed with some outer incidents, which is unbearable, immediately your stomach will get affected. Am I right? When you feel depressed, negativity, some outer incident which you are not able to bear, immediately your stomach will get upset. And you will feel the weight itself in stomach only when you feel depressed. And in all the languages, there is an expression, I cannot digest this thing. I cannot stomach it. I cannot digest it. If something happens which you are not able to bear, you never say, I cannot smell it. You never say, I cannot hear it. You say, I cannot digest it. Negativity and worry. These two things affect the chakra. Depression. How to unlock the chakra? Unlock the chakra. So you know now how the chakra is locked. How to unlock it? Anybody? Give any suggestion? That is what I said the word acceptance. Acceptance is the only way. Please be very clear. There are few things which can be altered. Alter those things. There are few things which can never be altered. So accept them. There are few things completely can be altered. There are three ways. One thing you can completely change. There are few things which under your freedom. Completely change them. There are few things which you can change off and another remain without accept. Accept them. There are few things which you cannot change. Accept them completely. Just have your clear consciousness and stop worrying about worries.
Now let us enter into the Vishuddhi chakra. Vishuddhi means which is beyond Shuddhi. Shuddhi means purification. Ashuddhi means impure. Shuddha means which is pure. Ashuddha means which is impure. Vishuddha means which is beyond pure and impurity, which cannot be contaminated at all. The Vishuddhi chakra actually cannot be contaminated. It is always full of energy and life. Only we cover it with some ideas. We try to disturb it. How? How we try to disturb it? How to clear it? We will see in this session. Jealousy and comparison that locks, disturbs the Vishuddhi chakra. When you are accepting and understanding your own uniqueness, when you are not comparing yourself with others, when you are not jealous about others, this chakra opens. Let us enter into the idea, comparison. What is comparison? Comparing with others, comparing with the neighbors, comparing with the nearby person, comparing with colleague, comparing with brothers, comparing between family people. Let us enter what are all the major aspects which creates or destroys our life. The major things in our life. Money, one thing. Let us go for some more ideas. What are the major things which affects our life? Money, one by one. Money. Luxury. That is what luxury comes under money. Okay. Health. Okay. Ambition also comes under money. If money is there. Position. Personality. Under the word personality, all the relationship can be brought. Beauty. See, something tangible which directly affects your lifestyle, your life method. That's what I wanted. Personality, right. Money, right. Education, right. Intellect, attitude, education, all these things come under one category. Intellect. People used to tell that I have no ego at all. The I itself is ego. I have no ego. The first word I is ego. It's a vague word. Directly you can't do anything about ego. Now I'll explain what is ego. Because this chakra is something to do with ego only. Let us. A direct word ego, people we feel get frightened. If I say that you have to kill the ego or drop the ego, immediately they drop me instead of dropping the ego. So, I don't touch the word ego. I go in a diplomatic way to touch the ego. Because dropping the ego is almost like an operation. It should be done in a diplomatic way. One thing, money. Next, name and fame. Power. Power, name and fame. Everything comes under this title. Name and fame. Beauty, intellect. In these four major classifications, everything else can be put. Money, name and fame, power, intellect, beauty. These four classifications. These four will do. In these four, all the other things, whatever you say, the education, everything can be classified under this four category. These four things are the things which affects a man's life very seriously.
Anya means willpower. Why this chakra is called as willpower? If this chakra opens, your whole thoughts, your whole thinking trend will be changed. Not only that, whatever you think will become reality. What is this? Like a genie tale Swamiji is telling. Whatever you think will become reality. Don't think I am telling some genie tales, or I am telling some story. See these organizers sitting here. I am not telling any genie tales. As on now, 80% of our energy is spent just in vague thoughts, not in a solid way, just in a vague thoughts. And only 20% is spent in a creativity. Once this energy, Amnya Chakra, is awakened, only 20% will be spent in the vague thoughts and 80% will start moving in the creativity. 80% of the energy will start moving in creativity. That is why when this chakra opens, your thoughts will become reality. You will have the energy to work out your thoughts. As on now, your thoughts are, you are so crowded with thoughts, no energy is left to create. There is no energy for creativity. You are just crowded. You are nothing more than a crowd of asylum, crowd of madness. You are nothing more than a big asylum. But when this chakra opens, number of thoughts reduce and the intensity of thoughts increase. Intensity increases. It becomes more powerful and more deep. That is the power of this chakra. This chakra is called Chakraraj, the king of chakras. Why, if this chakra is awakened, your all the other 6 chakras also will be awakened. If you work on the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Anahata, Vishuddhi, only that chakra will be awakened. But as far as this chakra is concerned, if you work on this chakra, all the 7 will be awakened. There is one small danger with this chakra. Whatever you think will become reality. With this chakra awakening, all your thoughts, whether good or bad, it will become reality.
We have come to the crown chakra, Sahasrara, which is placed at the top of the head. With the Sahasrara means thousands of countless. It is not exactly 1,000. It is not many, but 1,000. Countless can say because there is the R, which is countless. They just want to express the infinity. So they are using the word Sahasrara. This chakra is open. This chakra opens by gratitude. When you live with gratitude, when you feel that you are showered enough by the existence, God has given you more than your qualification. When you feel the deep satisfaction and gratitude, this chakra opens. But what life? There are many ways of life. many religions. We can, if you list out things which you don't have, you can make a big list. You can make a very big list, which is ancient. You can make a long list, which can go beyond the years. This is the same way. If you make things which you have, you make a list, the things which you have, that also you can make a long list. You can start with your have, because many people don't have. Start with have. You can make a very big list. Decide a big list. And decide another big list. Even if you remember, try your best to forget. Have only this key, that's enough. Abdullah meditation. Only this key is enough. This key can open all the 7 centers. If you are blissful, if you are with Nityananda, you will not have any imagination, expectation about others.
Incarnation is a person who makes the ultimate spiritual truth psychologically easy to practice in every age. Listen. Every age the human being's psychology changes. Your fears changes. Your love changes. Your greed changes, your pain changes, your difficulties changes, your comforts changes. See, the time of Rama, the fear of people is animals, demons. That is why he has to be all the time with a bow and arrow, and he has to show himself as the master of bow and arrow. But now, we don't need bow and arrow, because through bow and arrow I can't protect any of you. Forget about protecting me. I can't protect any of you. Because our fears have changed. Our pains have changed. It is no more the wild animals threatening us. We are threatening their existence. It is no more our fear. Our fears have changed. Demons don't come with a big teeth. They come with Obi-Wan. No, I'm not saying all Obi-Wans are demons. Listen. So our fears have changed. Our pains have changed. Our comforts have changed. Our way of thinking has changed. In every age, please listen. If the 7 items change, means our greed, our fear, our concerns, worries, and the way what we think as love, and the comparison, the way we compare, and our identity, and our satisfaction of life, means our lifestyle. These 7, all these 7 are related to your 7 energy centers, chakras. If the 7 changes, all these 7 changes, one age has changed, one yuga is over. Please understand. I am defining yuga. If the 7 changes, one new yuga has happened. In every yuga, your psychology functions in a different way. I'll repeat. Your desires, Muladhara. Your fears, Swadhisthana. Your concerns, Manipuraga. The way what you think as love, what you love, Anahata, with which you compare yourself, Vishuddhi, your identity, with what you identify yourself, Anya, lifestyle, Sahasrara. If the 7 changes, one yuga changes, one age is over.